Hi, I'm Natalie Stanton and I'm a Chartered Environmental Health Officer. So I qualified back in 2011 and I worked in local government for various councils all the way through till 2022. So I've worked for both London boroughs and also district councils. And I've inspected all types of food businesses, so restaurants, cafes, takeaways, even home-based food businesses, so home bakers, for example, and also hospitals, care homes, nurseries, food factories, pretty much you name it. And I've also worked in the private sector, including as a food safety auditor to Excel London. Throughout my career then, I've investigated food poisoning outbreaks, closed businesses down, and even recommended prosecution of some food businesses in extreme cases. I now run my own small business as a food safety auditor, trainer and course creator. Now, over the years, I've seen how nervous food business owners, managers and chefs get when they hear that an EHO or Environmental Health Officer is coming for an inspection or that the EHO's turned up. Now, many people sort of see us as the enemy, someone to fear, but honestly, the reality is that EHOs, they're not here to catch you out. Their job is to help ensure that your business is running safely and legally. So in this video then, I'm going to share 5 common reasons that food businesses fail food hygiene inspections, so that then you know exactly what to avoid and you can feel confident when the EHO walks through your door. So why does this matter? Well, a low food hygiene rating, it can seriously impact a food business. It can damage your reputation, it can put off customers, and in some cases, some serious food safety issues could even lead to closure of a food business. So it's really, really important for a food business to get this right. And as you may be aware, the food hygiene rating scheme, it isn't just pass or fail. It ranges from 0 meaning urgent improvement necessary, all the way through to 5 meaning hygiene standards are very good. So a 3-star rating or a food hygiene rating of 3 means generally satisfactory, whilst anything below a rating of 3 really signals that improvements are needed. So if you want to avoid a low rating then, here are the 5 biggest mistakes to watch out. So number 1 is no food safety management system. By law, every food business needs to have a written food safety management system. And this isn't just a tick box exercise. This is literally, or should be, the foundation of how you manage food safety. So if you don't have a food safety management system in place and it's not written down, then your business is very unlikely to get a food hygiene rating above 1. Literally no matter how clean your kitchen is. Later in this video, I will share a free resource with you that may help on this point. So please keep watching. Number 2 then, second thing is not following your food safety management system. So it's not enough to just have a food safety management system. You actually need to follow it in practice. Now, environmental health officers, EHOs, they will check that what it says in your procedures matches what's actually happening in practice in your kitchen. For example, I regularly see businesses with food safety paperwork stating that raw foods are stored away from cooked and ready to eat foods, for example, in the fridge. But then when I open the fridge, I will sometimes find raw chicken or other raw meat sitting, say, on the top shelf next to cooked or ready to eat food items. Now, this is a serious risk and it's an instant red flag for a low food hygiene rating. So if your food safety management system says that you do something, then please make sure it's actually happening in practice in your kitchen. So number 3, the third thing, is serious cross-contamination issues. And this leads on quite nicely from number 2 actually. So cross-contamination then is a major cause of food poisoning. This happens when bacteria transfer from a raw food source onto a cooked or ready to eat food item. And cross-contamination can really make your customers sick. So if an EHO finds serious cross-contamination issues in your kitchen, then honestly, your rating is going to take a hit. If they find serious cross-contamination, then at best, you'll probably receive a rating of 2. So keeping raw and ready-to-eat foods separate is essential. But there is more to it than that. And in my Inspection Ready course, I'll go into detail on the other things that an EHO will be checking during a food hygiene inspection. So number 4 then, the fourth thing is poor standards of cleaning. As you can imagine, I've literally seen some seriously filthy kitchens over the years. Like some were so bad that they had to be temporarily closed to have a clean up and put things right. Others weren't quite that level, but they still received a very low food hygiene rating, and they had to undertake a really deep clean to sort things out. Filthy kitchens, as I'm sure you can imagine, are a huge red flag for EHOs. If an officer walks in and they immediately see dirty surfaces, dirty equipment, dirty hand washing sinks, that's literally going to set the tone for the rest of the inspection. So regular deep cleaning and then staying on top of your daily cleaning routines is going to make a huge difference to your food hygiene rating. And number 5 then is pest infestation. So rats, mice, cockroaches. If an EHO finds evidence of pest activity, again, your rating is going to take a hit. And if the problem is really, really severe and it hasn't been managed, so it's totally out of control, then the business may even be forced to close until things are under control. So pest control, it's not just about reacting when there's an issue, it's also about being proactive and preventing pest infestations in the first place. Now, as you may have noticed, all of these issues that I've mentioned, they really come down to food safety management and effective staff training. And the positive thing here is though, these things are all really, really preventable, especially once you know how. So in terms of food safety management then, or a food safety management system, I did mention a free resource earlier in this video. So if you're a small food business, you might be able to use the Safer Food Better Business Pack. It's produced by the Food Standards Agency. You can download it free from their website, or if you want a hard printed copy like this, you can pick one up on eBay or Amazon for around £20. To help you further on this, because I appreciate the pack's quite big, it can seem quite daunting, I've written a step-by-step guide that goes through exactly how to complete the Safer Food Better Business Pack. I will drop the link to this video in the description for you. Now, if you want to be fully prepared for your food hygiene inspection, if you want to avoid common mistakes and pass your inspection with confidence, then I've created an on-demand course. It's called Inspection Ready. So in the Inspection Ready course, you'll learn exactly what to expect when it comes to a food hygiene inspection, including the roles and powers of environmental health officers, so the things they can and can't do. But you'll also learn what you need to do before, during and after your inspection. And we'll take a really close look at the 3 areas that an environmental health officer assesses to work out your food hygiene rating. And this is where I share with you the key things that they're going to be inspecting under each of these 3 areas. So you can go away and make sure you have these things in place before your inspection. And then finally, we'll cover what to do if things don't quite go as planned during your inspection, and what to do at the end of the inspection to really make the most of it and continue making improvements going forward. So if you want to take the guesswork out of your inspection and go into it fully prepared, please check out my Inspection Ready course. I'll drop the link to that in the description below as well. If you'd like a free inspection checklist to help you get started in getting prepared for your inspection, I've created one that you can download straight away. Again, I will drop the link to that below. So thank you so much for spending your time with me watching this video. I really, really hope you found it helpful. Wishing you all of the best when you do have your food hygiene inspection. and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.